broadcasting from Mabula, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show with the last of the LTL giving little tough love, of course, to give to the 20th Century Fox or the 20th Century Motion Picture, because they did a lot of props and did a lot of filming in Hollywood to set up the props. They are now talking about closing down in Hollywood and be able to sell all those props to somebody. And because now they're not doing filming in Hollywood, they're going out to different places like New Mexico and other parts of the country. Especially that last movie, which was the Transformer, the Revenge of the Fallen. They doing things where they're going out of Hollywood, and it's only fair because everything else where you receive Academy Awards was really outside instead of inside. The last that received Academy Award, I guess it was pretty much Spencer Tracy's, those type of movies, older movies that was everything was set in a Hollywood place, but it's closing down. And then also little tough love, of course, I'm talking to you, President Barack Obama, the U.S. President Barack Obama. Of course, you knew what was coming up with the G8 summit and trying to get the climate more than 2 Celsius. Well, it was real cold, it was freezing, and you couldn't get none of the G8 summit world leaders could not come up with any answers to it. And of course, when you had the UN Secretary General Kim Yang-moon trying to be a fly in the ointment, of course he's going to block that and say, well, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. Well, then your way should be going over to China and straighten them out, and straighten out that president over there in North Korea and tell him to quit playing with his toys. He's going to get hurt. So little tough love on President Barack Obama. Of course, besides the G8 summit, the thing that really put a claw in my back was going to Africa, going to Ghana, the English colony over there, and not only to tell about the plans for the African nation. They're getting $15 to $20 billion of food aid, but when you make a mistake, you and the First Lady Michelle, to go into the slave fort, and they had the media to really snowball you, to really misinform you, sir, to say that this was where the slaves was being sent to in West Africa, and Michelle, the First Lady, was saying that, well, my grandfather ended up here in West Africa. No. What about Goree Island? I was telling you once, I tell you twice, I tell you many times. Get with me, CNN. Get with me, BBC. If you had the nerves, if you had the guts, if you had the reputation of telling true news report, get with me, LTL. I got not only the facts, but the truth about it. Because when you got President Bill Clinton and George Bush to go over there to Goree Island, of course they had all the information from the historians over there. They don't want to listen because the truth is like scratching in their ears. They can scratch from one side, scratch on the other side. Well, that's where monkeys should be doing too. Scratching on one hand, scratching on the other hand. And y'all, you are not monkeys. You are not evolutionary monkeys. You are made from spirit of man, spirit of God. Well, you can argue with me about evolution too. CNN, BBC and other news media, get with LTL. I come with it. And I come with facts, evidence, and truth. So Barack Obama, you get a little tough love on that. Not only the GA summit, trying to get that situated with the climate, but this, going to Ghana and start your politics over there, it was okay, but to do the slave thing and to tell the people around the world about that is only Ghana. What about Guyana? So you get a little tough love. That was just as cold as the climate thing under 2 Celsius. It was more than 2 Celsius. It was 32 Celsius for LTL. And this is LTL sounding off.